What is going on, guys? I am in Crawfordsville at the intersection of 136, aka Indianapolis Road, and Shady Lane. Right here we got a flock camera, flock being the company that makes these. It is a vehicle and a plate scanner. It's also a person scanner, and I'll show you how it does that too. Yeah. So the city installed these, I think about a year ago, maybe not quite, and they're just inconspicuously placed, kind of just blending in a little bit, but although they are small, they are mighty. They are very capable. We'll take a closer look at it. It's got 3 parts. It's got the camera head there on the front. It's got a solar array on the top, which keeps it powered up. And then there is a cellular box connected to it all that connects it to the city cameras and city units. Yeah, so it is small, but it is mighty. Let's see, let's back up a little bit. So this thing is pretty wild. You can see it flashing, taking pictures. It's, you know, this thing gets a hit on a plate. It immediately sends messages to dispatch and local officers in the area, giving them a lot of detail, very clear pictures, high definition. Waiting for a car to drive by, we can kind of catch this thing in action a little bit. Try not to make this video too horribly long, but there's probably, I want to say, at least 6 or 7, if not up to 10 of these placed around Montgomery County. I'll try to make more posts about locations of these things, but this one's not too, this one's pretty centrally located. So a lot of cars come through here. We're right next to Family, or the old Family Dollar. It's now the Ironsmith Gym, IRP. So, you know, if you're in Montgomery County and you visit IRP much and you come down this road, your plate's getting scanned every time you come through here. So they can start creating a database and we wouldn't even know it. They could be like, oh, you know, you were seen after 11 o'clock on this road, you know, so many times a month. So then you get on a hot list, and then anytime you go in front of these, it comes up that you might be a potential drunk driver. This is all speculation. I don't know this is fact, but the issue with these things is there's not been much transparency. The sheriff's department and the city haven't talked much about exactly how they utilize these and how long they maintain information. All right, watch this. Vehicle coming. This thing's gonna start flashing, taking pictures. Every time the vehicle comes by, flash, flash. Let's see, what was I saying before that car drove by? Oh yeah, oversight. We don't know how long this information is stored. We don't know who can exactly look at it and exactly how they can access it. You know, but judging by our local law enforcement's past, putting something this powerful in their hands without knowing for sure, you know, what systems are in place to protect our rights, makes me a little concerned. I think you guys should be a little concerned about it as well. That's why I'm out here videoing. So let's check this out. Another vehicle coming down the road. It gets front and back pictures, and it can recognize drivers in the passenger seat. Flash, flash, flash. Let's say that semi was involved in a hit and run out on the highway and they were calling it out over dispatch. That camera would notice that that's a box truck, and it would send that information to local units saying, oh, big box truck just passed this camera right here, you know, might be of interest. And they'll know its last seen location, and that'll give them the ability to do their thing to pull someone over. So it has a lot of good potential too. So let me give it a second to give some praise to it. You know, if your kid gets kidnapped, you call it in, you know the vehicle that drives in front of one of these, cops are gonna have a good idea where it was last seen, you know, very precise timestamp and such. So it can help some people. There was like a warrant out of another state. It was for something violent. They were able to, now check this out. Ding, 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 ding. Boom. And it takes pictures of your vehicle all the way till you get to, it takes multiple pictures. And I was looking, so what I was seeing was that truck made it about all the way to IRP before it stopped taking pictures of the vehicle. So, you know, that's just kind of, and what's crazy is when the vehicles are coming to it, it doesn't take as many pictures, but when you're driving away, so maybe that is to see who's pulling in to Hurt Parkway and over there at the gas station. Tough telling, speculation, can't prove it. But, you know, we don't know what kind of hot lists are generated on these things. We don't know who controls them, who has access them, you know, who has access to them. Yeah, we don't know the process it takes to access the information, if there is a process. So again, we'll just run down the kind of basics of these things. It has a solar panel on top, keeps it powered. That thing under it right there, that's the camera unit that takes the pictures. And then it is all connected to a cellular modular, this thing right there, that broadcasts it out to the local authorities if they need it. So it's all wired together, sitting here on this little black pole, kind of blending in, hiding. I guess the other thing to think about is why was this chosen to be placed here? What about this area is necessary for scanning like this? And what's interesting is this is scanning vehicles going out of Crawfordsville, not coming into Crawfordsville. Wouldn't it make a little more sense to have it on that side of the road over there, scanning cars coming into Crawfordsville, so we'd know, you know, the bad that might be coming this way? I don't know. What I do know is that there's a populated bar right there, and then one of the poorest residents of Crawfordsville live down this way. You have Waterford, Cloverdale apartments. So another car driving by, folks. Let's watch this car drive by the camera. Let's see what the camera does. All right. Flash, flash, flash. As soon as it stops flashing. Oop. Yep, that's about. It's stopping, taking pictures right there about that pure sign right there. That'd be my best guess. So. Yep, this is just a video of the flock cameras in Montgomery County out here in the public. This one specifically is right at Pizza King, IRP, Ironsmith Gym, Shady Lane, Shady Knoll Apartments. Don't mind the crazy camera work, folks, but yeah, there's a couple of these placed around town. They are small yet mighty. I believe they do a lot of good. I like them more than I don't like them, but it's worth noting that we don't know much about what level of oversight is applied to this technology and what systems are in place to protect our rights as American citizens to make sure that our privacy isn't being violated. So yeah, folks, I'll make more of these videos later. Peace. Have a good night.